Good evening, I'm Debbie, and we're keeping it simple with Testa's Pantry. Summertime, fresh vegetables, the grill. I know the grill is for many, many things in the summer, but it's not just for hamburgers. We love grilled vegetables, and as they're starting to become more and more plentiful at the farmers markets, just grab what you can. And you don't have to be specific. You don't have to do just peppers, you don't have to do just zucchini or just eggplant or just onions. You can do whatever you want. So I have a bunch today that I'm going to start with some peppers. I cut up some red, yellow, and orange peppers. Now the key is to make sure that your vegetables are dry. In addition to the peppers, I'm going to add in some yellow and green summer squash. So that's what that looks like. We'll give that a little mix, and it's starting to get really colorful. Then I cut up some onions. We really like grilled onions. So I've made pretty much, you can cut your vegetables any way you want. I tend to do coins in the round style. That's the way I find it's easier to grill that way. Now, I'm adding some eggplant. What I do to my eggplant is I dry it between layers of paper towel to get all the moisture out. So I cut it, I sprinkle it with salt, and I layer it with paper towel so that the moisture comes out. And the salt, you can adjust the amount of salt that you put in your grilling mixture, your marinade, so to speak, so it's not so salty. All right, now we have some beautiful herbs here. I'm going to start with some oregano. Just chopping it all up, stems and all. It doesn't matter because the stems are going to just go right into the oil and the vegetables, and they'll get grilled as well, but they're going to impart a really nice flavor. There's nothing like fresh oregano. Oh my goodness, it's just awesome. So we have some fresh oregano. Now I'm going to take the leaves off of this fresh thyme. I don't know that we'll do all of it, but the thyme and oregano together is just amazing. So that's what we're doing. We're doing some thyme. We're doing some oregano. I like to slide. This is the fun part. You just take and slide the leaves right off of the top of the stem. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But it's great. You just go and grab this out of your herb garden, or if you can't, you can get some at the grocery store. They have those little packets, and then you can just play with your thyme. No pun intended. Now what's even there? All right, I'm going to add some salt. Now, like I said, we'll adjust it because of the eggplant. You can always add more later. Fresh ground pepper. Lots and lots and lots of fresh ground pepper. This is going to really make it on the grill, because when you grill, you want to have things peppered quite a bit. I like the fresh ground. Now what we're doing, but you can use the restaurant style. We're using Hojiblanca though for our oil. And the reason I'm using the Hojiblanca is because it has a nice peppery essence, but it's fruit based and it just goes really well with all of the vegetables. I'm being liberal because you want to be able to see it glisten. So we're going to toss these up and until they're all coated. And then once they're all coated, I'm going to take them out and put them on that grill. Now what I have, and you might not have, most of these vegetables will not slide through a grill, but one of these helps. I have one of these grill pans so that you can lay your vegetables right on there, put it on the hot fire, and then nothing will fall through. And they'll get nice and toasty. So what we're going to do is cook them for about 15 minutes per side, or until they blister on high heat. You want them on high heat. And then turn them. And if you want, you can drizzle them with a little bit of my finishing balsamic, the Oro, or you can just leave them as is. Vegetables have their own natural, beautiful flavors. I'm going to add a little bit more oil because I like them all to glisten. And that oil is good for you. It's a single grove grown, first cold pressed, and extra virgin olive oil has wonderful health benefits, as I'm sure you've heard me say by now. It lowers cholesterol. It's wonderful. As David Moore Robinson wrote a lovely book about his how extra virgin olive oil is part of his keto plan to combat epilepsy. So it's just it also helps prevent Alzheimer's. All sorts of benefits of using extra virgin olive oil. So there they are. They are all coated. They look beautiful, and I'm going to start putting them on my grill pan. Enjoy, and we'll see you next week.